guys, I'm Ines and welcome back to my channel. So for today's base, I'm using a foundation that is lighter than my skin tone, and I'm making sure to blend that into my hairline and also down my neck, just to avoid having a mask-like appearance. Now using a creamy silver eyeliner, I'm going to map out the area where I want to have the silver kind of mask. I'm applying this just above my eyebrows, down to the middle of my nose. You don't have to be too precise about the straightness of the line, just because we're going to be blending it out anyway. I'm blending this eyeliner both upwards and downwards using a silver cream eyeshadow just to make the blending process a little bit easier for us. The goal is to not have an obvious beginning and ending to this mask, but rather to make it look kind of like a silver sheen across the face. Now to fill in those empty spaces, I'm packing on a reflective silvery mineral eyeshadow, and I'm also using this eyeshadow to blend out those edges as well. Then I'm going to go back into that same eyeshadow with a dual fiber stippling brush to dust across the general area to create kind of like an airbrushed appearance, and also to hide any of the lines we missed to blend out completely. So for the brows, I'm first going in with a black glitter liner and applying this to the outer half and the bottom of our brows to create definition and also to shape our brows. Then I'm filling in the inner parts of our brows with a silver glitter liner to create a really nice gradient look from silver to black. I chose to do glitter brows because I assumed that aliens or people in space begin to take in features of their surroundings, so the glitter particles will represent the stars in the galaxy. Now moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be applying black eyeliner to my tight line and my waterline. I'm also going to be applying this to the upper lash line and smudging it out. To avoid the eyeliner from setting before we even blend it, I'll be doing one eye at a time. Here I'm using an angled brush to drag out the liner and create a wing. Then I'm going to be using a black eyeshadow to really smudge out that line and create kind of like a smoky effect. I'm using the black eyeliner to smoke out the lower lash line as well. Then I'm going to highlight our inner corners, our cheekbones, and also the bridge of our nose. And since these areas already have a very reflective pigment, I decided to use a pigment that was packed with tons of reflective glitters just to create more of a highlighted effect to these areas specifically. So now stepping away from the eyes for just a moment, I'm using a cool toned mauve color to contour my face. I find that this color really complements the silver. I'm blending this contour down parallel to the sides of my chin as well, and this will create kind of an illusion of very sunken in cheekbones. I switched out my big brush for a smaller contour brush to have more precision when contouring my nose. I'm applying the contour pretty heavily and trying my best to create very defined features and chisel out the structure of our bones. Now back to the eyes, I'm applying mascara just to prep for fake lashes. The lashes that I'm using here are very long and not too dense as well, and this will just create a very open-eyed, doll-like effect as you can see here. Then to hide the lash band, I'm applying the black eyeshadow over top. Now with a matte, cool-toned highlighting powder, I'm applying that below our contour lines to really highlight the sunken areas of our features, including the high point of my chin, just to make sure that the contour applied parallel to our chin is more apparent. Now I'm going to redefine the shape of our lips using a natural brown colored lip liner since we kind of lost our shape when we applied our foundation. And then I'm going to fill in my lips using a cream eyeshadow that has a duochrome contrast of baby blue and a pale gold for that ethereal kind of effect. Next, I'm applying a darker gray tone metallic lipstick to the outer corners of our lips to create dimension. And to create further dimension and almost like a 3D effect, I'm applying silver eyeshadow to the center of our lips. Then I'm highlighting my cupid's bow with that same pigment we used to highlight the inner corner of our eyes. Now moving back to our eyes, I decided to make them even more doll-like, and I'm creating kind of this inverted wing on the lower lash line just to open up our eyes even more and make them appear bigger. We're now finished with our futuristic space-themed makeup, and we are ready to take off. You can keep your hair down like this, but if you want to kick it up a notch, you can create space buns like I'm doing right here. If any of you guys are wondering about the backdrop behind me, it's actually super easy to make. I just messily hung up my Christmas lights, and then I placed a black large scarf over top just to kind of mimic the stars in the sky at night. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you want to see me compete in this year's NYX Face Awards, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope you all have a galactic day or night depending where you are, and I'll see you in space. Peace out.